welcome to this Bruce Springsteen classic. I got my 12 string out and I went through two verses so you can see some different ways of playing it. The first one's sort of picked like Bruce does, and the second one's just really strummed. So we'll start out with the intro. E minor, then we're going to do a walk up, E, F sharp, and then a G, then to a D, and then a C add ninth. Alright, if you're not familiar with a C add ninth, your pinky is on the second string at the third fret. You can also play it like a G chord, but with your middle finger on the fifth string and your first finger on the fourth string. Okay, that's fine because that G note is in there anyhow. So whatever's easier for you. So we got the intro, measure of E minor, measure of G, measure of D, measure of C ninth, measure of A, measure of G, measure of C ninth, twice. Alright, we're going to go into the verse now. So what I want to talk about is kind of how Bruce picks this live. It's not real precise, so play with it. Go with a feeling, but for the first part, you just want to pick through the first three strings of an E minor. Then do your walk up, E, F sharp to G, and then play the sixth, fifth, and then second string. All right. Then you go to a D, and then you play the D root note. So D on the fourth, then hit your third, and then first string. So we're kind of skipping the third note. Alright, and then our C add ninth. So we got 5, 4, and then 2. Now we're back to an A minor. So we do 5, 4, 2 there, and then G, and then C add ninth. And you can pick back through. Again, Bruce kind of changes it up. I've watched him live on a few different videos, so kind of go with the feel of it. So if you decide to strum this, what you're going to do is hit the root note of the chord you're playing. In this case, we'll start out the verse with our E minor. Then a down stroke and up, and then an up down. So it should sound like this. Okay, now for the E, because we're going to do the walk up, we're just going to do the E and then down up. Then we're going to do with the G, we've hit that root note, so we're going to go down up and then up down. Go to D, then our C add ninth. Okay, so that should get you the strumming of the song. So the verse, E minor, G, D, C add ninth, all right? Then the next part, we're going to go E minor, G, C, and then back to G. Then he does two measures of C add ninth. Marionette in high school. Then he's going to do G and a walk down to F sharp, keeping the G form, but he's not playing the full chord. He's just kind of hitting the top half, your sixth, fifth, and fourth. So we've got G to an E minor. A minor for a full two measures, and G, and C. I'm sorry, C add ninth. So that's the verse, okay? Then the chorus is E minor to C, and the first chorus he upstrums. Alright, so you do that. And your C add ninth, then D, and then G, and a walk down F sharp to E minor, C, and then D and C, half measure D and half measure C. Let me play that chorus for you. So there's the chorus. You can see I was kind of using some different C9s just so you hear there's really no difference in it. So that's the verses and the chorus chording. There is a harmonica break. During that we're going to do E minor, G, D, and C add ninth. E minor, G, C add ninth, and back to G. Then we're going to go back to C add ninth for 2 measures, and G, walk down to E minor. Alright, then come out with A minor for 2 versions, or 2 measures, and then G and C add ninth. Alright, so then you're into the next verse, and it follows the rest of the song. You have one more chorus. And then the fade out, E minor, C add ninth, D, and G. Then E minor, C add ninth, D, and C add ninth. And those 4 chords repeat all the way through the end of the song. So I hope that helps everybody. Maybe write down the chords as I told you, and then you'll be able to play right along with it. It's a great song. Enjoy.